What's up, my crypto legends? This is the Bitcoin price on the 4 hourly, and today we're going to talk about this major support, which is the $46,500 range. Are we going to hold nicely and create a W pattern and break the resistance? If we do break the resistance, I'm going to tell you my potential targets here in the short term. But if we lose support, I'm also going to tell you where we could potentially go in the immediate short term. We take a look at Ethereum absolutely exploding, only $60 away from this purple box. This was the measured move from this ascending triangle. Are we going to get a major rejection around this range? We will be talking about this in today's episode. Uniswap absolutely exploding from this descending wedge, already meeting the target. Now, I did manage to place a trade here on Uniswap. Are we going to break this resistance, or are we going to have a massive rejection? We'll be talking about this today. And Sushi is just lagging behind from Uniswap. We did create a descending wedge right over here, breaking here nicely the resistance. We should be coming all the way here to the $14. But this is not all. We'll be taking a look at Chainlink, because Chainlink is in this descending wedge and is looking for an explosive breakout very, very soon. Will we break out the resistance and meet the target here just above the $30 here for Chainlink? We'll be talking about this potential trade in today's episode. As you can see on Bybit, I did manage to place Uniswap trade and also a Sushi one, and I've just placed one here for Chainlink, as you can see on the chart. I didn't wait for the breakout, but I am pretty confident that this is going to break out resistance and we are going to meet about the $30 range, guys. Remember, you can trade all of these cryptocurrencies on Phemex. Okay, Phemex has got the best bonus available going at the moment. You can get $2,500 by using my link in the description, all depending on what you deposit, guys. Okay, so make sure to take advantage. There is only 4 days left for this bonus. Said this, let's dive in straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily TA on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. I also do live streams to connect with the community, so make sure to subscribe. And I'm not a financial advisor, so don't buy or sell anything that I say. And if you do so, do your own research. Let's dive in straight into this episode, guys. So now what we can see here for BTC, we mentioned about this yesterday, you know, this potential scenario playing out, which is breaking here, getting supported very nicely here from this resistance of this channel. Okay, so now if we stick with this strategy that we were talking about here for the last few days, you know, the measured move from a breakout of this channel, from the breakout we should be arriving around about the $51,000 range. I am still sticking to this potential scenario playing out here in the immediate short term. Now, we do have a clear support range, which is the $46,500. We can clearly see it's been made resistance. We had a lot of volatility here. We did break out, managed to hold it a little bit as support, but there's been a lot of volatility here. But we can clearly see it is a major range, because we got also a couple of bounces right over here. We had one there and we had one over here. And it seems like now we are creating a small double bottom, but there is a larger double bottom here playing out for BTC. Let me just get you a box here so you can clearly see this major resistance zone. Okay, zooming in here on the chart. This is the 4 hourly. Remember, we do clearly see a lot of cluster of candles right over there, and we also see one over here, a couple, and another one right over there, right? So now it does look like that we are kind of forming potentially a W pattern. Now, if we do have that run up, it might be very, very likely that we will finally break this resistance zone. This is currently the $49,300 area. Okay, so I think this is more likely to happen after having these two bounces from this range to come all the way up here. Now, if we do come all the way up here, I'm expecting maybe a potential breakout from this resistance, and we should be hitting the 51,500. This is also the measured move if we did create, okay, this is not for certain just yet, but if we did create this W pattern and break the resistance, then this should take us well above the 51,000, around about the $51,500. Now, this would be the most bullish case scenario here for the next coming hours and potentially a couple of days. What would be the most bearish? Well, the bearish one would be, you know, not managing to come all the way up here to the resistance and then finally rolling over from here and breaking this major support range, which is round about the 46,500. If we do successfully break this support range with some nice volume here, okay, on the BTC price on the 1 hourly and 4 hourly, then eventually I might be shorting this in the immediate short term, only scalping short, okay, because I think BTC will be having a major bounce very soon while we are going down to lower levels. Now, if we do break down here and have a retracement with some very low volume, I think this is going to be a potential short opportunity because we'll be getting heavy heavily rejected from this resistance zone. Okay, so that is the trading opportunity that I can see here for BTC in the short term for a short position. These are the two scenarios. Let's take a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum is absolutely exploding. Okay, we're just only about $40 away now from our potential target from this ascending triangle. Okay, we were talking about this ascending triangle yesterday and for a couple of days actually. Ascending triangle right over here. The volume wasn't great, but it was more volume than the rest of the weeks here that we've had here for Ethereum. And we were talking about the measured move was going well above the $3,600 range. Okay, here from the breakout, as you can see, but our target was the $3,600 area approximately, because there is a lot of support range here in the past. It is going to be a major resistance zone. Now this is where we are potentially going to get a heavy rejection, but in my opinion, if we do get rejected here heavily and we do come down all the way back here to the 3,400, I think this might be a great buying opportunity, because it's being such a big cluster of resistance. I think it's going to be very, very difficult to break back down below. We are going to expect some type of rejection here, or some type of retracement, and if we do come all the way down this range, there might be a lot of volatility. I'm expecting a potential bounce from this zone. Now we do not know if we are going to break here nicely the $3,600 range, but if we do, then I think a potential trade here to the long side will be also very possible. But for the moment, this is the scenario that I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for a potential touch here around the $3,600 range and potentially getting a rejection from this range. This is what I got for Ethereum. No potential trades right now. I think a leg up here is very, very possible. Let's take a look at Uniswap, because Uniswap, you know, we did talk about this in one of our live streams, okay, that we did have a massive breakout from this descending wedge. Okay, I did manage to place a trade right over here. Now we already kind of met the target, which is the top of the wedge, as you can see, but I'm not going to close this trade just yet. I think Uniswap is gearing for another major leg up. We have retested several times this major resistance, which is round about the $30, and now, you know, this does look like a kind of cup and handle, a very choppy one. I know a cup and handle is a trading continuation pattern, because usually you want to see a nice run up and then a peak and then a round bottom and then the handle, okay, and then breaking the resistance. But you can also see the situation of a cup and handle forming at a lower part of a trend, right? Okay, this is the same as an inverse head and shoulder. You don't want to see it at the top of a trend. You want to see it at the lower part of a trend, okay, for a reversal. But you can also see it at the top, so this doesn't matter really. It just gives you a little bit more percentage on the probabilities. So yeah, I think Uniswap is gearing up, guys. We've been touching this major resistance. We could get a massive rejection here, but I think, you know, we are looking for an explosive breakout. We are retesting so many times at the $30 range that this is ready, in my opinion, for an explosive breakout. Okay, the bearish case scenario here for Uniswap will be having a rollover and potentially retesting this resistance, you know, potentially coming all the way back down to the $26-25 and then getting another bounce from there. This is my take on Uniswap. Okay, remember, for experienced traders, all of these cryptocurrencies mentioned on this video can be traded on Phemex. With my link in the description, you can get up to $2,500 extra. Okay, there's only 4 days to claim this bonus. Let's take a look at Sushi, because Sushi has been absolutely exploding for the last couple of days. Okay, as you can see here on the 4-hourly, we created this descending wedge kind of pattern over here, and we did break yesterday the resistance, and now we have confirmed the breakout of this lower high over here, as you can see, kind of creating a W pattern, and now it looks like volume is coming in, and we do want to come and climb all the way to the $14 range, which is the top here from this potential descending wedge pattern over here. The same for Sushi. I'm not planning to close anytime soon. I do see this as a very, very bullish setup here, ready to explode to the upside. Now we need to break the $14.50 to become extremely bullish for Sushi. If we do break $14.50, we are going to see major higher levels here for Sushi. I also see this as a potential double bottom or cup and handle. We were talking about this potential bottom here, this nice round Adam and Eve situation, or this could even be a nice round, okay, cup, and then we have the handle here breaking already resistance, coming all the way up here to meet the $14 range, and this is very, very possible in the next coming days, guys. Now let's take a look at Chainlink, because Chainlink is gearing up for this explosion. As you can see, just about breaking the resistance from this descending wedge. We can see many altcoins lagging behind different other ones. Very similar scenario here. This is not a cup and handle, okay, the resistance is all the way up here, but you can see, you know, Chainlink creating these lower lows, and finally here creating this higher low into this descending wedge. Now this looks like very much so it's going to have an explosive move here to the upside, meeting the target here in the next coming hours or potentially a day or two. As you can see, we did retest here very nicely the support of $24. We have several touches here, as you can see, on the Chainlink price, and we did break above it, retested it a couple of times into this descending wedge, and now it looks like we are finally breaking the resistance of this descending wedge, and we are going to meet the target here in the next coming hours or days potentially for Chainlink. The $30 is my target. We could absolutely explode from that range and come all the way up here to retest the next major resistance, which is the $35, as you can see. Guys, this is going to be the quick update for today's episode. Remember, we got a Telegram group here for the Bitcoinsensus community, and we also got another Telegram group for the alerts. We have an alerts channel. We'll be posting, you know, different technical analysis news where I post my videos. Also, make sure to check it out down in the description. We've got the Telegram community group so we can discuss different ideas, and we got the Telegram alerts channel. Now, if you haven't checked out the Bitcoinsensus website, there's a link down below, totally free information. This is where we have our news, our technical analysis, and guides on how to buy Bitcoin, how to trade it, exchange reviews where you can find the best bonuses and the best fees, guys. Link down below, totally free information. If you do not know how to trade on Bybit or PrimeXBT, there's a video tutorial popping on the screen now. Thank you, guys. I will see you in the next one. Remember, I might be doing a live stream afterwards. Make sure to subscribe.